Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we'll be doing a drag build and tune for this 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo LP 574 Superleggera. So if you enjoy the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. So first thing we're going to do is bring this 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo over to the drag strip, so I can show you just how to launch it and what time we get by the end of it. So we want to launch it from about 6,500 RPM. So just drop it there. As you can see, we get no wheel spin. We can launch it hard down the drag strip, gear it into 4th, and we got a speed of 284. So next thing is we're going to bring our 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera into the festival drag strip race, just so you can see the time you get and how it compares to other cars. So if we start the race here, you can see that we out launch everything else. We're already first, completely gapped everyone. That's an easy first place right there, and we got a time of 8.35 seconds. Alright, so now that we've seen just how fast this car is, we're going to bring it into the festival and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. Okay, with a stock 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570-4 Superleggera, you're going to bring it into the custom upgrade menu here. So first thing we're going to do is come down to the conversions tab at the end. We're coming here and we're going to do an engine swap over to the racing V12, and we're also going to do a twin turbo conversion as well. So that's it as far as conversions. Come out of there. We don't need to touch aero and appearance today, as there's only Forza aero and that just adds weight and drag, so we don't want that for a drag car. So we'll come into tires and rims next, and we're going to put on some drag tire compound, as well as making the front and rear tires as wide as possible. So after the tires, we're going to come into the rim style. We're going to change out some rims so we can save a bit of weight. We can save 7 kilos here. So back out of tires and rims. Finished with that, we're going to come into the drivetrain. So we're going to start with the race clutch, a race transmission, race driveline, and a race diff. So that's it as far as drivetrain goes. Now we're going to come into the platform and handling. We're going to go for some race brakes, then some rally springs, as well as race front and rear anti-roll bars, and then a race weight reduction as well. So that's it as far as platform and handling goes. So if you come into the engine upgrades next, we're going to do race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race engine block, race pistons and compression, race twin turbos, race intercooler, and race oil and cooling. So that's it as far as upgrades go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. So now that we've finished with the upgrades, we're going to come down into tuning. So I'll show you the metric tune first, and then I'll cover the differences in the imperial tune. So for the front tire pressure, you want 1.2 bar in the front, and then in the rear you also want 1.2 bar. That's it, 1.2 bar. So now we're going to come over to the gearing here. I'm going to set this slightly down to 4.0, just like that. Then next, if we come into the alignment, we're going to set this front cam angle back to 0 degrees. We're going to do the same for the rear. Set that back to 0 degrees, and then if we come down to the front caster angle, we're going to set this down to 4 degrees. That's it as far as alignment. So we're going to come over to the springs here. So we're going to set these front springs up to 82, come all the way up there. There you go, there's 82, and then in the rear we're going to set this down to 39.5. So you come down to there. Go, there's 39.5. Then next we come into the dampening tab. So here we're going to set for 6.4 in the front for the rebound stiffness, 6.4, and then in the rear we're going to set this down to 2.4, just like that. Then for the bump stiffness in the front, we're going to set this up to 5.7. There we go, there's 5.7, and in the rear you don't need to change that. So after dampening, we're going to come over to the differential, which is the final tab. So for the front acceleration, you want to set this up to 85%. I'm up there. Then next will be the rear acceleration. We're going to set this up to 95%. And then finally is the center balance. We're going to set this up to 76%. So that's it as far as tuning goes. So I'll cover the differences in the Imperial tune right now. So for the differences in the Imperial tune will be tires and springs. So for the front and rear tires here, you want 17.4 and 17.3 psi. Then next will be springs. You want 459.2 in the front and 221.2 in the rear. So that's it as far as tuning goes for the differences in the Imperial measurements. So you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, so this has been a drag, build and tune for the 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.